Joe, you're part of the Chelsea Academy now. Callum Hudson-Odoi, just 18. Bids we're hearing of £35 million now from Bayern Munich. Firstly, how big a talent are we talking about?
Massive talent. I think what Sarri's talking about there is, I think if Chelsea had to drop off, I think he's perfect to play on the counter-attack. He's so good, he can dribble off both feet, he can score goals, he can make goals. He's a bit of a free spirit. Which I think they want to, there's things to learn, there's things to iron out in his game, in anybody's game. But 18 to be given the shirt tonight, and don't be fooled by that. This is a big game for both clubs tonight. So to be given the shirt is a big thumbs up from the gaffer, and I just think it's going to be exciting for him, for the fans here to watch him tonight. He's a very big talent. Both
of you broke into first-team football at 17. Joe, I remember you at Chelsea, at West Ham. We couldn't get the ball off you. I mean, do youngsters need to be playing regularly at that age?
100%. Robbie, Robbie's a year or two old. I remember watching Robbie's progress as well. And I think kids nowadays, they get held back a bit too much. So to see an 18-year-old playing in a game like this is massive. He'll probably learn so much tonight, just in this 90 minutes, that maybe a year's training will give him. That's how important games are. What would your advice be to him, Robbie? Not as an ex-Spurs player, but about what he should do.
Play as much as he can. I mean, if he's not going to get the opportunity, if he's that talented, and he obviously is, because he's playing in a semi-final, massive game against the rivals. For him to go out and play week in, week out, you're going to get experience, you're going to become a better player, you're going to learn about yourself more in terms of how to be a good team player.
So if he doesn't play regularly, does he have to leave?
Yes, I would say. I mean, if someone's offering that amount of money for you, you clearly have some talent. And this is a shame, really, about what's happening in England, because a lot of look at what they're doing now in Germany. They're giving young players the opportunity. Why don't they give them the opportunity in England? Why? We seen yesterday in the FA Cup, Liverpool, 16-year-old came on. It's fantastic. There was 16, 17, 18-year-old on the pitch. That's brilliant. But after that game, what happens to these young players? Are they gone back to the youth team again? And then they lose that progress. So it's a big opportunity for the kid tonight. Of course, you want to see him in England because we want to see the best young talent in England. But if he needs to go and play, why not?
And Bayern Munich bound or not, this lad is full of talent. But he's up against whichever side he plays. He's up against a quality fullback.
Hudson-Odoi, indeed, as he was against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup, and he made both goals for Morata, who's missing tonight.
Christensen looked a little bit panicky and trying to get something on.
Chelsea trying to meet fire with fire here. And Hudson-Odoi conspicuous early on. Here's Willian into Hudson-Odoi. Takes on Danny Rose here, goes for goal.
Good start.
Very good start.
What a good start. I mean, he's really keeping his wit when the ball's on the other side. Hudson-Odoi, you can see.
Azpilicueta. A great presence in the Tottenham penalty area for Chelsea at the moment. Hazard has a go. Had a bit of dip on it, but it dipped straight into the reach of Gazzaniga.
Somebody of Eriksen's vision and ability, that was a really difficult pass to make.
So for all to see. Great deal better. On, says referee Oliver. Play this time. It off to Hudson-Odoi. He find a way to goal. Wasn't too far away. See what he was trying to do.
He has got that ability to go both ways, the teenager, which always makes the defenders.
Nicely played by Hazard. Hudson-Odoi with an early cross, and he's just turned it onto the frame of the goal. Hudson-Odoi was the danger again.
When you miss-hit your cross so often, that
found himself involved a little bit to his surprise. He's out of position now. Eriksen's got to help out. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Going to become a fixture in first-team football by that possession percentage. Hudson-Odoi. There'd be fair value for an equaliser. Rudiger. It's a very good ball to Hudson-Odoi. Four Wembley goals, he scored an empty shield, of course the Premier League goal for Chelsea.
Well, he's done nothing wrong tonight. Hudson-Odoi can be prepared.
And a big positive as well, Callum Hudson-Odoi, just 18 years of age.
Yeah, we highlighted him before the game. I'm pleased for him because, particularly working in the youth academy now, this will be delighted. All of them, the guys in there, have worked so hard with him since a young man. He's so explosive and confident, and he's got great feet. We picked that one out. That was a great pass.
Joe, if you're Chelsea and after his performance today, see he has something, would you be happy to get rid of him for that amount of money? Nowadays with the money, he's obviously going to be worth a lot more than that. So would you not keep him?
Oh, no
and
doubt.
Play him, try and give him minutes.
No doubt. For me, I think having someone like him in the squad is even better than having an international player. You know, who might, because for him to come on for 20 minutes, them 20 minutes are going to be like the world to him to come on, and he's going to be explosive and he's going to have no fear. Rather than going and buying maybe an international in his mid-20s who would maybe expect to come here and start, but then he's got that role of coming off the bench. So having someone like Callum in these next 2 years to be coming off the bench and you know, making a difference and then starting a game, but he needs to be playing. I understand that from the kids' point of view, but you know, from Chelsea's point of view, I think they've got a gem, and I'd love to see him stay at the club and develop into the player that we all think he can.
He has to be given minutes, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Has to.